No, I didn't.
Is that...
Here, you should put more in there. Yes, I did. I just want more.
Somebody's got a snake. This is a really good beer. This is one of. It was named after the crew that has sustained ESB for the longest time. Of course, you can find ESB at 333 Falkenberg Road, and I'm going to turn this way down to go. Sweet.
407.
Thank you, Jimmy Poodle from Northern Ireland, who is on a show which I can't tell you about because he asked me not to.
This is in Tampa, Florida, though, where you can find this brewery. We'll be broadcasting there next week, by the way.
Oh, yeah. Actually, we're going to be broadcasting. I need to talk to you about that because we need to broadcast at 7:30. There's a special beer release that day, tying in with a gentleman, I can't remember his name, but he makes barbecue sauce. So we had a beer that we incorporated barbecue sauce and fruit in.
Oh, wow.
So if we could start at 7:30, let Bob's band play ahead of time, make a whole night of it. So we'll go 7:30 to 9:30, and we should have a fun.
Can I ask you to do me a favor and save me some of that beer? I'm not going to be there.
It's only 5 gallons, brah.
Well, only 5 gallon it.
Maybe
I'll
I'll
do a little, just a sample, just a taste.
Maybe
He's
I'll-
only asking you to save like 4.5 gallons of it.
Are you not going to be there?
No, we talked about
No,
this
he's
earlier.
going to
you're
be
going
on
on
a
a
cruise.
cruise.
He's doing
Yeah.
his posh cruise.
It's a beer release. It's a special beer release. It's going to be a stout, a light stout with his barbecue sauce actually infused in it. With I did his barbecue sauce with guava paste in it. We put some other fruits in there, and it's going to be quite the.
If you
quite
don't
the
save
endeavor.
me some of that, I'm going to punch you in the throat.
It's to save it. I'd actually have to bottle condition it. I can't just save it.
It's not that
for
hard.
you.
Just do it for one bottle. That's all I'm asking.
Suck it, cheese.
No.
Suck
Did
it.
somebody steal my lighter over there? Where's my lighter, Caleb?
Oh God,
I don't have it. You have it.
We're going on the wrong train to Clunksville. We haven't got to any of our stories.
I know. Let's go. Let's move on.
It's okay.
Come
We're
on.
just going to. Oh,
Let
there
me tell
it
you
is.
about
You
this.
have my lighter.
Let me tell you. Oh, I don't even smoke. I don't even smoke cigarettes, guys. Let me tell you about. Should we skip this story for next week, or do you want to get into Wade?
No,
Boggs?
we're just going to go straight into the badass of the week.
Badass
just
of the
to
week.
stay
A
on
company
time
in
here.
Norway who makes beer out of smoked salted whale balls. No, I'm just kidding.
No. Okay. So we're going to end this segment just so we can stay on time. We're going to end this segment the way we do every single week, and that is with the badass of the week.
Badass of the week.
Badass of the week. Yeah. Okay. So today's badass of the week is Channing Tatum. Now I know. This is not something I
My
would
buddies
normally.
knew him back in the day.
This is not something I would normally like to say. No, I didn't know Channing Tatum. Or
No, not you. A couple of my buddies used to hang out with
Or
him back in the day.
Taint Channing, isn't that what you like to call him, or something like
No, I
that?
call him Taintum.
I thought it was like Taint Chatham
No,
or something.
I
that you
call him.
call
I call him Channing Taintum.
All right, well, Channing, the reason he's the badass of the week, not because he's a movie star that every chick wants to bang, not because he makes millions of dollars and also happens to be able to do all the things in life that we could only dream to do.
And he is from Tampa.
And he is from, well, he lived in Tampa. He's
Cool.
not from Tampa. But the reason he is the badass of the week this week, guys, is because
saw this, dude.
Khaleesi, Channing Tatum, Emilia Clarke from Game of Thrones,
God bless her.
Khaleesi,
God bless her.
reportedly at one point offered Channing Tatum and his wife a threesome. This was recently on a Howard Stern show. Howard Stern did ask him about this because it was a rumor, and Channing Tatum did, in fact, confirm it. Later on, Emilia Clarke was asked on a radio show here locally in Tampa on the Drew Garabo show. She was actually on Drew's show earlier this week, a great show on 102.5 The Bone.
And she said,
And
yeah.
she confirmed it. She confirmed that she did, in fact, offer the Queen's booty.
She was on Drew's show?
Yeah, she was
Yeah,
on
that-
Drew's
that's
show.
What a score that was.
Why? I want to know why it was offered and not, executed on.
I don't know if you've seen Channing Tatum's wife, but she's smoking.
Oh yeah, but again, offered should lead to execution.
Well, he never actually. Oh, your mic's on, by the way, Brian.
You know what I think it is? I think at a certain level, and let's face it, Channing Tatum is in great fucking shape, right?
Gosh
And
damn it. Fucking hell, Brian.
I got to stop that shit.
It does. We
So-
just should make every episode at the Lions Den explicit.
yeah, it's like North Korea in here. It's so explicit.
Channing Tatum's
dear.
Channing Tatum's in great shape, right? So, and his wife is smoking hot. I mean, she's easily, a 95 on a 100-point
Yeah,
scale.
she's hot. Yeah.
Yeah. She's easily a 95 on a 100-point scale, right? So if we think about it, he's probably at a point that he could just say, hey, you know what? I can turn booty down.
Yeah, I don't need it.
And it doesn't matter to me because I got a friggin' 95 over here already. So you know what? You're like a 90, and I got a 95. Don't get me wrong. Khaleesi's hot. She's hot.
She's tea like morning dew.
I mean,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah, but that still puts your average at a 92.5 on a 2 scale on a twofer. That's a good average.
But,
I mean, dude,
but his
Channing-
average is going down.
Channing Tatum pulls in so much trim
Oh yeah.
that he's able to turn down some some poussoir from the rightful ruler of Westeros. I mean, this is a
Yes.
pretty
The
phenomenal.
mother of
Yeah,
dragons.
Yes, the Queen
Exactly.
of Dragons. Yes.
Exactly. So he's turning down 9s because he's getting 10s all day.
Yeah. So I mean, look, the badass of the week. Cheers
Cheers.
to Tate Channing. I mean, Channing Tatum.
Tatum.
All right, guys, we're going to jump into a quick commercial break. When we get back, a bunch of stuff to get into. You don't want to miss it. Stay with us.
Were you injured in a car accident? Don't you worry. Don't call 911. Don't call a lawyer. At 1555 Gary Who, we see no need to involve the law. How you doing? I'm the one and only Paulie P. As soon as you get in a wreck, you call me on my cell, and I'll personally dispatch two, shall we say, gentlemen to the scene to give the other party involved an offer they can't refuse. Whether it's a new car, money, it don't matter. We guarantee to get you just what you deserve. At 155 Gary Who, you forget about it. We work for you to get you what you deserve.
At 155 Gary Who, the client is subject to terms and conditions stated on the website and must share the names of immediate family members before service is rendered.
Tired of putting up with those wimpy cell phone cases? Do you want a case that'll withstand the direct impact from a rocket launcher? You know what you need? You need Insano Case! Insano Case! Insano Case is made out of adamantium and vibranium, so this case is fucking indestructible. With Insano Case, your phone it can assist in knocking out walls for home renovation. Take out a tank. You can hone the edge of a 1,000-year-old katana. It can even dry shave the beard off Chuck Norris. At Insano Case, we've spared no expense. We flew it up and we dropped it from space. With absolutely no damage to the phone inside. If you call now, we'll include all 5 colors. Just pay separate processing and handling. And if you combine all 5 colors, you can make the Power Rangers Megazord. Call us now to get your Insano Case today at 1555 Insano 1. Get your Insano Case today.
I'm Edna Garrett of the Facts of Life. I'm listening to the Cranial Emission Show, and I can't believe it. I just got Joe standing up peeing. Girls, boys.
Welcome back to the Cranial Mission Show, folks. Drinking some beers, these very tasty beers from ESB here.
Good job, Miggy.
But we're not live from ESB this week. We're actually live from the Lion's Den. Miguel Hito, Caleb Crispy, myself, Ben Charles, hanging out here, enjoying a nice beer. And we've got the NHL draft in the background and a big trade that we'll get into a little later when we talk about the NHL. And we'll do that in the next segment. But Jimmy Ben. A lot going on already. No, not Jimmy Ben, actually. Jamie McGinn.
I thought it said Jamie. Oh, Jamie McGinn. He got traded.
Yeah,
Oh,
defenseman. Yeah. Colorado just made a big trade. Anyway, last week and actually the week prior,
Seems
quite
like
frequently we've been talking
past
a lot
month or
about
two, yeah.
Top Gear been on our minds obviously and been topic on the show a lot. I don't know if you heard me on Wednesday when we were all out, but I got Curdy's into it now.
Oh, nice.
She loves Top Gear.
Oh, yeah. Stephanie loves it, too. It's a fantastic show.
We sat.
I could give
Remember
a
when we
flying
were
F,
at the?
honestly.
Remember we were at the
You ever
Cheese
watched
Manor?
it?
Yeah, I have quite a few times. It's a good show. It's not my thing.
As these two interrupt me when I'm in the middle of the
Sorry, I'm
narrative.
sorry.
Thank you. So you remember last time we were at last week we were at the Cheese Manor and she mentioned that she thought it was just a car show.
Yeah.
And then you corrected her and rightfully explained that really the cars are.
Did I?
Well, you were drunk, but that's probably when you lost your Columbia shirt. But
No, it's been gone longer than
But
that.
you explained to her that's really the car thing is kind of the last
Yeah.
element of the show. So we watched a marathon of this stuff, and the P45 episode came on. The episode where Clarkson makes the car that's smaller than the P50, where it's just got a visor and his arms are out of it and everything. I mean, Miggy, that's an episode you've got to watch. You will laugh.
The
your
one I
ass
really
off.
remembered was the one where they tried to make the vehicles that floated down the river. He did a caravan and he tried to float it and he sunk the damn thing.
Well,
That
see,
was
that's
really
why I
fun.
thought you might actually like the show, even though you're not really huge into cars. But
I really could care less.
But the comedy behind it is funny. It's just a hilarious show to watch.
Well, and it's a trio of people just like our show.
Yeah.
Except they're funny. Oh, wait.
Well, I'm funny.
Well, this is really great for. Wow. Anyways, this is great for all of you the Top Gear fans out there, and Top Gear is. I just read a report that with 350 million viewers weekly, it holds the Guinness Book of World Records for the highest viewed factual show in the world. So, it's obviously a huge thing. We've talked about it on the show here, being crazy that the BBC let it go because it was their highest revenue generator. But Jeremy Clarkson confirms that they will host a new car show, the three of them together. We talked about how Chris Evans is the host of the new show, and they're going to have all new hosts.
Well,
but,
just real quick, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but they're not letting BBC's not letting Top Gear go. I mean, I know you already know this. I just want to explain to those that listen. They're not letting Top Gear go. They're trying to replace the trio with Chris Evans.
Correct.
Because they found Jeremy Clarkson to be a little difficult to deal with. And now these three, like you were saying, are going to reportedly, it's Netflix we're talking about?
Netflix is the top runner apparently in the reports I've read, but and that would be awesome because I'm a Netflix subscriber, so that'll be great. And I love the way Netflix does their shows too. They would release it all at once, so you can kind of get a marathon out of the way if you want to. But yeah, that'll be absolutely awesome, especially on a network where they can. We talked about possibly going to HBO or something like that, where they can be a little more flamboyant, a little more boisterous and explicit if they want to. I think will only add to the show. I hope they can keep the budget and the power they had with having the BBC behind them. With Netflix, I hope they can still get the great guests they have and still get a hold of all the cars that they can get a hold of. But yeah, that would be awesome. It looks like they're close to a deal with Netflix. Now we should find out in a couple weeks where they actually go.
Well, Miggy and I were talking about it last week. I don't think funding is going to be a problem. I know you agreed, Miggy. I mean, it's
not in the least, dude. Netflix's pockets just seem deep right
well,
now.
and then
dude.
look at. I mean, they're getting all this added monthly revenue now from Orange is the New Black.
Daredevil. The Daredevil
Right.
got greenlit for another
And that's
series.
getting a lot more subscribers
They're
now.
bringing Danger Mouse back. You remember Danger Mouse?
Really?
Yeah.
You know what's funny? This I'm going to do a little offshoot story here. Whenever you know how I love to do British accents and I love to talk, as other characters being of the British persuasion. That's the show.
I thought that was just because you were schizophrenic.
Yeah, well, that kind of works. That's the show that got me talking like in a British accent. Is Danger Mouse, because the little hamster on the show was British, and he'd be like, "Crikey, Danger Mouse, crikey." So I started going, "Crikey, crikey."
So they're bringing back another animated version of Danger Mouse. I'm assuming it's not going to be like real life.
Yeah, I don't know exactly how it's going to be, but that's pretty much what they're doing. I mean, I think it's great.
But now, we were talking about Top Gear. Obviously, these are guys that love to drive fast. Who doesn't? Actually, on a side note, on Monday, I was able to finagle my way out of a speeding ticket. Remember the bet when I got the Z? When I bought the 370Z that the great Andy Mounsey convinced me to buy. It's all your fault, Andy, that I bought that car. He doesn't hear me. It's all your fault I bought that car. Oh, you got to hear this story. So Monday, I'm driving to a meeting for sales for my day job, the one that actually pays me. And I'm going down to Polk Parkway, looking at my GPS. I blow right past a state trooper going 80 and 65.
Ooh.
So I knew at that point I was screwed, especially in Lakeland. I mean, they don't have anything else to do other than, well, certainly they don't have any race crimes because it is the most racially tolerant
This
county.
is true.
in
Polk County.
Polk County. They love the blacks. But anyway, so I drive past the cop. Immediately the light flickers on. I'm like,
He's driving the wrong color car.
it was a black car. It is a black car.
You made
so.
the mistake of not having a rebel flag sticker on the back.
So I thought
He don't look white.
I thought, why even make him just pull up, behind my car? I just pulled over.
Did you really?
Yeah. As soon as the light turned on, I just pulled right over.
He slammed on his brakes.
I didn't even bother. I just